I deal with a lot of the challenges that I face through humor. So to change things up, I'm going to give you guys what I like to call a glimpse into the life of Justin, which is where I'm going to tell you guys some crazy stories that happen to be a little bit funny, where I've faced some intolerance or some challenges, so it's just a little bit different from what's already going on. So, here it goes. Every year, I go to camp in Atlanta for sleepaway camp, but this isn't just any camp. This is a camp for kids with Tourette's. It gets extremely loud, it's super duper fun. And this camp is called Camp Twitch and Shout. Get it? Tourette's? Twitch? Anyway, so I have to fly down to Atlanta because it's pretty far away. And for my first year, it was my first time ever flying alone without an adult that I knew there. So I was a little bit stressed out. And one interesting thing about Tourette's that's really kind of crazy is that when you get stressed out or tired or sick, a lot of environmental factors can worsen Tourette's. So if you're stressed out for a test, then your tics might be a little bit worse. I say you, realizing that probably none of you have Tourette's in this crowd, but anyway, if somebody with Tourette's gets stressed out, their symptoms can get worse. And I was going through the airport about to fly, and I was a little bit nervous, so my tics were a little bit worse. Now, I had a lot of vocal tics at the time. Now, can you guys think about this? What's the worst thing that you can just yell out in an airport full of security guards and police? Ooh. What do you think the worst thing that you can yell out in an airport is? Run. Everyone's always flustered. What do you think it is? Nobody knows. Does anybody have an idea? Alright, you were the first hand I saw. Hold on. What do you think the worst thing to yell out in an airport is?
A curse word.
A curse word. That would be terrible. I've done that before. It hasn't been fun. Alright, we've got some more anxious people. What do you think it is? Bomb. Yes, I was yelling out the word bomb in an airport full of airplanes, people, craziness. Now, I can see the other side of this story where if you're a security guard or a cop or an agent for the airplanes, the TSA, I'd be a little bit worried if someone was going through the airport screaming about a bomb. I'd want to find one if there was one because I don't want something to blow up. So I see completely where they're coming from, how I could have been a bit of an issue. Now, what had happened was they had actually ended up emptying out my entire suitcase that I was carrying on and the one that I had checked already. It was already on the airplane, they got it off, they emptied it out. I could see this through the window of the airport. It was interesting. But to make a really long story short, they had felt really bad for inconveniencing me because of something that I couldn't control. So I took one for the team and let them sit me in first class for that flight. I mean, you do what you have to get by. Super comfy seats, by the way.